If you have a Marantec M4500 or M4700 garage door opener and you're looking to program a remote into the opener, then stick around and we'll show you how to do that next. Let's get to it. Okay, now these instructions are only for your operator if you don't have any working remotes already, or maybe you lost them or they were stolen. So if you have no remotes, then follow these instructions on how to program a remote to the opener. If you already have a remote that works with the operator, then you're going to want to use a 3-prong programming connector to program your new remote using your programmed remote. If you don't know how to do that, I'll link it in the description below. We have a video to show you how to do that. These older Marantec operators could use 4 different frequencies: 315, 390, 433, and 40 megahertz. The new remotes are only 315 megahertz. So first, we'll need to climb up to the back of the operator and confirm that the radio receiver in our operator is 315 megahertz. So if you climb up to the back of the operator, you'll see this. This is the radio receiver, and it's in a slot that slides in the top here. Then there's a gray antenna wire that comes out of it. So you might need to pull it out of the slot. Once you do that, you can look at the printing on the receiver and it should say 315 megahertz. If it doesn't say 315 megahertz, then you're going to need to add a new radio receiver to work with the new remote. Once you confirm that the radio receiver is 315 megahertz, you want to slide it back into the operator. If your radio receiver is not 315 megahertz, then you're going to need to install a radio receiver like this to the operator for the new remote to work with it. If you don't know how to do that, there's a link in the description below on how these radio receivers are attached to the opener. Okay, now that we've confirmed that the radio receiver is 315 megahertz, we'll climb up to the opener here and you'll pull down this cover, and inside you'll see 8 lights in a circle, and then you'll see a plus, a minus, and a P button on the right. And we'll use this button here to program the remote. So you want to press and hold this button for about 2 seconds. These 3 lights will come on. So press and release this P button again, and then one more time. Now you see these 3 are lit and the number 7 in the middle is flashing. That means we can now program the remote. So we'll take our remote, and I want to program this top button here. You can program either one. You just press and hold that. That number 7 flashes rapidly. That means it took the code. Press your P button again, and now the remote is programmed to the opener. So now you have your remote programmed to your operator, and now we want to test it out and make sure it works. Now that your remote is programmed to the opener, you can use it along with a 3-prong programming connector to program any more remotes that you have or are going to get. And you can also use the new programmed remote to program your keyless entry if you have one. And I will put links to all those videos on how to do that in the description below. We appreciate you watching. Hit the like button on your way out. Email us at youtube@garagedoorzone.com if you have any questions. Visit our store at garagedoorzone.com, and we'll see you on the next one.